Hi, I'm Cline Hall. I'm Cline Hall Agency. We're an independent insurance agency in Greenville, North Carolina. We represent Erie, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, GMAC, Hagerty, and many others. Today we're going to talk about homeowners and renters coverage. Specifically, we're going to talk about replacement costs or actual cash value coverage. This is talking about your contents. The differences in the two is actual cash value coverage is less expensive. It's one of the differences. Replacement costs cost a little bit more. Let's see how you determine if you have that. You can read your policy and figure it out by reading all the fine print. But one thing on homeowners, there's a little key to it. If you show on your homeowner's declaration page dwelling coverage and then contents or personal property coverage, and the contents coverage is 70% of the dwelling coverage, that would indicate that you have replacement cost coverage. In this case, if it's a $100,000 house, you have $70,000 on the contents coverage. Now, there are some companies that waver from that a bit, but normally that's the general rule. And here's the differences. The difference comes in the event of a claim. Say you have a 10-year-old couch, your house burns. If you have actual cash value on your contents, they're going to give you what that couch is worth. $50 at Salvation Army is all that's worth, so that's all you're going to get. Replacement cost is going to give you what it costs to replace it. So even though it's only worth $50 at Salvation Army, it's going to cost you $1,000 or $1,200 to replace it with a new one, so you get the $1,200. That is a much better policy. It's what you want to have in the event of the claim. So I always suggest having a replacement cost policy, paying a little bit more to have that. You can raise your deductible to save some money in that event. Now, one thing to be aware of is it works kind of backwards from what you would think in the event of technology things, say cameras, video equipment, those kind of things that tend to devalue very quickly. What I mean by that is if you buy a camera today that costs $300 and it's stolen in a year and a half, it's not worth $300 anymore. You can replace that same camera for $119 or so. So that's what they'll pay you in the event of a claim there. So just be aware of that. So if you don't know what you have or you want to look and compare rates and coverages of what you have, give us a call. Cline Hall Agency. We're 756-5200. We're on Evans Street in Greenville, North Carolina. We're on the web at clinehallagency.com. Thanks.